Okay, within the 1 minute we will start. Since we will play, true was spoken by Buddha first. So if you don't have, please speak up. Hello, thank you very much for joining. Please confirm two kinds of the documents you have. Okay, handouts. One is just explanation, and the another is like koan. Today we will do. I will explain about the koan. What is koan? So this is a very important point. Okay, some people might come, but we will start because 3 sharp, and then people in the internet waiting for us. Thank you. Okay, so let's begin with reciting true words spoken by Buddha. Today's theme is uh, healing yourself. So let's learn about your power inside. The true words spoken by Buddha, Ryuho Okaba. There used to be the light in the great universe. The light is the energy of Buddha. People can live by this energy. And the Buddha's energy has made human history. It will be supplied eternally. This eternal light comes from heaven and prevails on earth. This is the light of heaven. Through the prism of Buddha, there appear the 7 colors of rainbow, arching over in the sky. Here you just see Buddha's mercy. Yellow is the color of teaching. White is the color of saving. Red is the color of justice. Purple is the color of obedience. Blue is the color of thinking. Green is the color of harmony. Silver is the color of progress. These 7 colors help each other, and there appears Buddhaland. Buddhaland is shining brightly because of gathering of bodhisattvas. This is the land of love or the land of mercy. This is the land of wisdom, the land of teaching. Especially, this is the land of souls rest in peace. Dear souls are the children of Buddha. The children of Buddha became real human beings. Real human beings are the spirituality. The spirits are immortal powers. The spirits are immortal forces. The spirits are real entities. The physical bodies are the shadows of the spirits. It means you are the boat sailing down the great river. The great river is a symbol of the course of life. Each of you sails down as a small boat, so you need a boatman. If it is not for your own boatman, you surely go aground. This boatman really means your mind. If your mind makes a mistake, the boat breaks into pieces by a large rock, and you also need a bamboo pole. This pole is the meaning of the true words. When you go down the rapid stream, you need to plant in the stream. Then you can change your course. The true words mean the teaching of Buddha. Buddha enlightened and spoke the true words, and the Buddha's teaching became a gold mine. This gold mine suggests various teachings. These are another expression of Buddha's truth. It brightens up your days. Or to put it another way, the fruits of Buddha's mercy. All of you, now here listen to me. Never lose your way, now and forever. The guiding hand has already waved. Please follow this white hand and go straightly on and on. Your lives are not limited to this world only. There has three aspects: the past, the present, the future. Your past have already gone by. Yet your mistakes will be kept in your mind. That is the reason why you should understand other people, and you yourself should reflect on what you have done. You and others are not different. On the contrary, both are children of Buddha, and brothers and sisters. Now then, love each other. Let us bring up each other, and it's time to forgive each other. This is eternal law, which penetrates the present and the future. Yes, indeed, the light of the dark night of this world is hell. It is also the same in another world. Since we came down to this world, the sun of the truth is scheduled to rise. Now we are watching the rising sun. It will shed light to the future, to invite the sad people to Buddha land. Now here I command, there shall not be conflict in this world. There shall not be distrust in this world. There shall not be crime in this world. There shall not be evil spirit in this world. There shall not be the devil in the next world. Only the ideal world, utopia, shall be realized. All of the people love each other, live harmoniously, believe in one another. The world is utopia. All of us could be the light of bodhisattvas, believing that the light has reality, believing that the love has reality, believing that the truth has reality. These are the facts that should be conveyed. We, the light of bodhisattvas, get together, work together to keep right mind and live in tune with Buddha's words. Here we bow to do so. Right, hello again. Onyati. Hello. Yes, and then now we will start today's seminar that is titled here the special koan seminar on healing yourself. The conclusion, I will tell today's conclusion. Today's conclusion, you have the power to heal yourself. So that is given by God. But almost all people don't realize you have the power. Indeed, once you got the illness or disease, you will give up and take medicine and going to doctor's office, and then doctors say it's very difficult, something like that. And then you are like cheated by those people. But I dare tell you, if you realize the power of the mind, so you can overcome any disease, illness, mental disease and physical disease both. So I will tell you how. So through 3 cores. And but before then, as prologue, I will show you the testimonies of Happy Science members. Okay, please watch it first. Oops, sorry.
いや、もう本当に歩けるようになると思わなかったからね。
手術したのかしてないかと確認されてるんです。この患者はね、なんか蘇生率がすごい自分で治してるみたいな。
周りではみんな奇跡だねって、ひどい病気を見た人はみんな奇跡だねって言われるんですよ。
生きたそういう時だと思うんですよ。書いちゃう。
7センチにもなる肺がんの末期で余命3ヶ月と言われました。家族は先生を取るんですね。でも私は死を取るの。
それにも奇跡の時代に入っているとんでもない時代だなと思います。
Many people say that is just a coincidence or something like that, but that explanation is not enough at all, right? And then why cancer or broken skull within 3 hours, broken skull cured, repaired. Why is it happen, right? You are wondering. And then so almost all doctors says after that the result of the Kigan, of course, but almost all doctors says it's just my misdiagnosed like that, but that's not. Broken skull, cured, repaired within 3 hours. Many people that becomes a witness, and also as you saw in the movie, even the dead girl, 2 years old girl in Uganda, resurrection through the prayer in 45 minutes. That's happened. Then here is the answer. The key to make miracles happen is faith. But maybe the modern people misunderstood these words. F-A-I-S, faith. F-A-I-T-H. Yes, faith. Almost all modern people misunderstood. Like, if I pay 30 pounds, God listen to the amount of 30 pounds, like that. And then he did something for that, for the money, something like that. It's not at all. Faith means, fundamentally, faith means we can accept the fact that God or Buddha, whatever you call, God or Buddha, Allah, loves you very much. Accept the fact he loves you very much. That is a faith. Many people don't know that. That's why modern people have suffering setbacks. Once you accept that and recognize, I am loved by God, I am a part of God, and I am a spiritual being, not a physical body. And also, we humankind, everyone, without exception, connected to each other, connected to the God. That is, this is a faith. This is a faith. No matter what kind of group or belief you have, that is the fundamental fact. So even if you are Christian, Islam, Buddhist, or even the materialist or atheist, have a divine nature within, have been granted divine nature within. So you need to realize and accept that fact. That is the trigger to get to receive, to experience miracles. So to do so, first we need to remove the prejudice. So another time, please join the fundamental great seminar that is Eightfold Path. Through that, you can remove the prejudice at all, and you can recognize I am a spirit. Okay, so then again, the trigger that causes these miracles can be summed up in one word, and that is faith. You understand already now, okay? But to do so, you need some effort. Polish your soul, refine your mind, and find yourself, your real self. Anyone, without exception, can be a proof of God's salvation. But motivation is very important. If you just want to get just a comfortable situation and also cured by God, something like that, and it's not bad, but it's not enough. The motivation should be, I want to be a proof of God's salvation, or I want to make people have hope. Those love should be motivation. So that vibration, loving mind has a specific vibration that is very tender kind, can connect to heaven, angels, or God. Yes, this is the truth. So you can feel that if you see someone who have a great idea and a kind mindset, you feel very comfortable. But at the same time, if you see someone who don't have like a good idea or evil idea, and evil thoughts, evil deeds, evil speech, evil words, if he utters always, you can feel very bad, right? Sometimes exhausted, even after meeting that kind of bad people, exhausted and kind of become very emotional. But if you see the good people who are very kind, have a good mindset, and a great idea inside, you can feel very comfortable. And even you feel something happy after seeing those people. This is the vibration, okay? So you cannot hide your vibration. That's why always try to polish yourself. This is very important. Anyway, believing, faith is here. Making God's desire or bring happiness to people as our own. To spiritually grow close to God's love. I don't put it there, sorry. This one. Spiritually grow close to God's love. Because God is, or Buddha is love itself, right? Like sunshine. He has never stopped the love, like sunshine. So, I don't know when you were born in this universe. Maybe millions of years ago, billions of years ago, I don't know. But at the first time when you were born in this world, born in this universe, you feel great divine light and realize at that time you realize God is love itself, and then have a great admire in your mind. I'd like to be like God. Since then, we have made great efforts for millions of years, billions of years, to closer to God, become one with God, become love itself. But still we are under the training. Okay, this recognition is very important. So God always wishes all people's happiness. That is a fundamental fact. So I dare tell you the laws of same wavelength attraction. Okay. Then, as I told you, everyone has a specific vibration. That is the result of accumulation of your effort to give love. To give love. The virtue generated by your effort to give love others. Because in the heavenly world, only measurement is here. Not believing the specific person, okay? No matter what you believe, as long as you believe, as long as you believe that religious idea or spirituality, no matter what you believe, Christianity, Islam, Buddhist, or Japanese Shintoism or Hinduism, no matter what you believe, as long as you have loving mindset, you can go back to heaven. Then, what you will be asked in the heaven is here. Only one question. Please remember. Maybe some decades after you will be asked. Okay, remember. Only one question. How much you love others? How much you can expand your loving ability while you are in this world? Because this world is a temporary world. Training ground for your soul. Then that result of the training determine which world you will go back. If you are taking love, even if you love Jesus from the bottom of your heart, but you cannot go back to heaven because of vibration. This is a rule of the laws of same wavelength attraction. That is a very, very revolutionary idea, right? That maybe you are taught by some Christian society or Islam society. They say, if you love or believe this, you can go back to heaven without condition. No. The vibration, because we become the thinking energy itself after going back to another world. No body at all. Body is just a vehicle you can drive. Then, after going back to heaven, you become thinking energy itself. The vibration itself. Then because of same wavelength attraction, when you have loving mind, you can go back to heaven. And then even the heaven is separated like some stages. And the higher, the more you have a loving mindset, the higher you are going back to heaven. Okay, that's some stage. Maybe 5th dimensional world, 6th dimensional world, 7th dimensional world, 8th dimensional world, or 9th dimensional world, if we are Savior. Okay. But I don't think there is no Savior here. Only Master Yoga. Okay, anyway. So, like this. The laws of wavelength attraction. That will determine where you are going. After going back to heaven, the world you will live in is the gathering of the same wavelength they have. Okay, so similar people. Like if you have a yellow vibration, you will meet yellow people. If you have a pink vibration, that you will meet a pink vibration people. And also, if you have a blue vibration, that you will meet the blue vibration people. So heaven or hell, separated this rule by this rule. Not specific religion or not specific person, only this rule. Laws of cause and effect, and that can be said, laws of same wavelength attraction. So I will tell you maybe sometime later. Today I will not tell you anything about it, but please remember this rule. So you may wondering, some of you, what is koan? Koan Koan is the master's messages, which helps us understand the truth deeply. Okay. For example, one seminar has like 3 or 4 or 5 koans. Koan is a sentence given by Master Ryohoka himself. Every koan given by him. Like, for example, giving love is the most important concept for humankind. For example, this is koan. Giving love is the most important concept for humankind. Just that it. Okay. Then you can contemplate on it for 10 minutes, 20 minutes, something like that. Like how to contemplate on koan. How to contemplate koan. First, question yourself. If Master Oka give you like love, giving love is the most important concept for humankind. If he said that, you can ask why giving love is so important. And then if you read the Master's books, answers there. So before joining the koan, you need like study more about the spiritual truth, so that you can contemplate on very well. Then first question yourself. So why giving love is very important? Like this. Then write down. Write what you thought in your mind or something that popped up. Because when you contemplate koan given by Master Ryoho Okawa, because this is a very holy place, the Shiv temple, then the guiding spirits come to you, whisper you, and try to help you. So if you ask your guiding spirits, like why, then they make dialogue with you. But almost all time, they don't answer, because answer is your role, your obligation. They will give you the hint, like conversation, like teacher. Yes, there is a child. And then teacher try to something to child. The teacher will not give the child correct answer first, right? Let him think. That is a role of teacher. Same as guardian spirits. Guardian spirits, angels, try to let you think more profoundly and correctly. So that is their role. That's why don't try to get answer from them and as inspiration. Just hope something hint. So they will give hint for you. For example, if you ponder the core, that is, that giving love is the most important for humankind, then you may think, why giving love is so important? Then they will tell you maybe, when you are childhood, you are scolded by your mom like da 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 da. You remember clearly. Yes. I was told off by my mom because I didn't study at all, or I hit my friend in face, something like that. Then, do you remember? At that time, what mom says? She said, like, don't do that. But you, at that time, you thought, my mom disliked me. You think so? You thought so when you were a child. But actually, Someone's phone?
No, I think but it's not working downstairs.
Okay, maybe. Maybe Fuku is not there. Okay, anyway. So, at that time, you thought, my mom doesn't like me, dislike me. That's why it's called me like that. But you realize that is misunderstanding. Because she loves me, that's why she told me off. Expect me to be a good boy, have a good common sense, like this. So you can understand more correctly, profoundly about giving love. So that is a way of thinking. When you see the core given by Master Iboka. Okay? So anyway, you need like a half meditation. So remove your worldly ideas first. Forget about them. They focus on the spiritual truth. That is the ideal state of your mind. So then, let me show you core number 1, and then in this one, another document handout, first page, you can see the core. Okay. Core number 1. You can see the core itself. And then white space, there is a white space. You can write down something you realize. Believe that your mind has a power to create new things. Believe that your mind has a power to create new things. Yes. You have given the power. You have given the power to create something new. That is the same as God has. Oh, Angus. Okay. Hello. Yeah, you can take one. The right side. Yes. So core number 1. You have 2 kinds of documents. The one is just explanation. Another is a core. You know core.
Yes,
Yes.
Colin.
Core.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Provided by produced by Master Iboka. Okay. So believe that your mind has the power to create new things. This is a core. You need to ponder and contemplate. Okay. Whether you have such kind of mind. And then before doing core, because some of you the first time to practice core, that's why I will give you hint. Then later on, let's contemplate. Creativity of the mind. That is a theme of this course. There is mind. There is a mind inside of you. Like this. Originally, your mind is a very beautiful and pure and brilliant. Very brilliant when you are born. Full of love, full of power, full of mercy, full of beautiful. Yeah, like that, beauty. So, but through some experiences, this is connected. God created everything, including the humankind. The humankind also have power to create, like this. Mobile phone, cars, buildings like that. That is a pure mind, if you have a pure mindset. But like this, if you have the plan of a house, you can create a beautiful house. Then also, if you have the strong wish, I'd like to become number 1, that will realize. If you have pure mindset, okay? Because God has given us the power of the creation. Okay, but if you don't have a certain plan, or if you don't have a pure mindset, even if you try to make something, that will not realize. So what should we do? Also, you will create even the illness. Illness itself, created by you, your thought. That is a fundamental fact. Humankind mind, but if your mindset is very bad, like this, that influences your body. Because the mind and the body connected to each other. Through your mind, something bad will influence your body. That becomes illness. Like this. Humankind has like a surface consciousness, subconsciousness. Then if you have something wrong in the subconscious, that will manifest as very bad thing. But if you have a good thing in your mind, that will manifest something in this world. Very simple, but easy to say, but easy to be done. Not easy, difficult to be done. So, I'm gonna do something, surface consciousness, but actually he thinks I want to run away. Sometimes superficial conscious and the subconscious are quite different. You realize that, right? Even if you say I want to do something, but if your subconscious denied it, yes, you cannot reach. That's why even if you have great mindset in the surface level, you can say anything, I love people, something like that. But your dream will not be realized this one because your subconscious have a different idea. Like afraid of, scared, or very lazy, something like that. You need to leave those ideas. Otherwise, what you wish will not materialize. So heart has power. Illness also your creation. You are a small creator. You can create anything you wish. Then, but very few people can control your subconscious. You can control maybe surface. But it is very difficult to control your subconscious. The today's theme is here. How to control your subconscious. Okay. Even you don't realize that the subconscious what that thinks. Also, not only create, but you can make your illness disappear. Your mind has a creative power. That's why. Okay. So, why don't you use that power?
Everything will become as it is depicted in your mind. Ultimately, humans are spiritual beings, and the things they think in their mind materialize. So you need to train to depict in your mind your vision of the future, a picture of how you want to become. If you practice this, such things will actually become possible. Try to train yourself to strongly depict in your mind the way you want to be in the future. When faith is added, there should be no limits as it approaches fulfillment. This will surely happen.
Okay, thank you. Very simple. But you don't know what happens in the inside of your subconscious. Because always think something. always think something in the surface level, right? That is called reaction. Reaction. Humankind, as we have bodily senses, always react. I think very few people can think. Think means, first of all, you need to be very objective, and rational, and accept what happened around you and analyze it, and also conclude what should I do for this phenomenon. That is thinking. But reaction means what happened in front of you, you just react very emotionally, get angry or rejoice or something like that, sad or happy, like that. Stop that kind of reaction. Otherwise, you don't know what your subconscious influenced by. Then, let's contemplate on. First of all, believe that your mind has the power to create new things. I will give you 10 minutes for this. If you want to think very deeply, contemplate, ask your guardian guidance spirits to lead you, guide you, with leading a prayer to guardian guidance spirits. Okay, please end the contemplation. Thank you very much. So this is the truth. Your mind can create illness also. This is a rule. Not only illness, even if there's some accident or argue with others, something like that, bad phenomenon comes from your mind. Master Okawa says that is 100% self-responsibility. So if you can accept that your circumstances quite different. That's why we should learn how to control my mind. How can I control my mind? Everybody nowadays becomes a slave of your mind. Worldly desires, bad emotion. You are pushed by your worldly desires and also emotion. So you cannot help getting looking for the money, title, fame, or good food, like dog or cats, searching in the bin, like that, some food. So, but if you know the truth, you can become a king or queen of your mind, at least a good manager of your mind. Then you can control anything. You can create something valuable for the people's happiness. That is very, very sacred work, isn't it? So please aim to be the sacred one. Then going to next one, core number 2. The third page of the yes, another document. Core number 2. This one. Contemplate on faith, being loved by God, and the power of your Dharma friends, prayers, which are conditions for illness to be cured on its own. Again, contemplate on faith, being loved by God, and the power of your Dharma friends' prayers, which are conditions for illness to be cured on its own. Yes, faith, being loved by God, and the power of your Dharma friends' prayers. If there are 3 conditions, any disease curable. Really. So as I told you, there are superficial conscious and subconscious. And then this is a mind, everyone's mind, like this. So mind actually connected each other in the multidimensional universe, like this, like bamboo shot. Okay, a bamboo shot connected each other, right? In the ground, under the ground. So like this. This is a real structure of your soul. You may think that others are others, but not others, not different one. Everyone connected each other like this. To the God also. The fundamental fact we need to remember is here. Okay, you are the spirit, not body senses. Everyone's heart, mind connected each other in the multidimensional universe. And then also, we are part of God. These are the fundamental facts. If you can accept this fact, everything is going well. Because you can control, manage everything. Then God sent to you the spiritual energy, like flow, always. Everyone, without exception, even the mind of atheist connected to God. But in the case of the materialist or atheist, he denied the fact. You are connected. That's why he cannot receive the energy. So faith invite you miracle. Miracle doesn't mean the weird thing. Miracle means even in this world, the rule of God is superior than the rule of this earth. Rule of God beyond the time and place, but the power of God can going beyond the place and time. So suddenly it happens. Again, everyone's mind connected to each other like this. Then receive the energy from God every day. That's why you are here. You stay alive now.
I don't know your mission, since you each have your own
Listen to his
workbook
message.
of life. However, even if you fall ill and are told that it is incurable, if you have a mission along the lines of demonstrating this miracle, then there is a possibility that you will be cured. Even if the doctor tells you that it is 100% incurable, there is the possibility that you will be restored to life. What is needed is faith, strong faith. Of course, there can be no doubt that its power will be doubled if you receive assistive energy, the strong energy of prayer from other Dharma friends who practice the truth along with you. The illnesses will just heal themselves. If other people also think, I want him to be cured, he is most definitely a necessary and important person. And the person himself has a strong faith, and if his miraculous cure meets the condition necessary for actual proof of the truth, we will see cases which will make doctors wonder, did I make some kind of mistake? In Japan today, only doctors are allowed to cure illnesses, so perhaps we shouldn't use the word cure. The illnesses will just heal themselves. They just heal on their own.
Okay, yes, they just cure themselves by their own. That is the truth. Because we have been gifted the power from the God. So no matter what happens, you can overcome. So there are many episodes you saw, okay? And at first in this lecture. Then the common point they have is 3 points. 3 points. One is they believe in the God, of course. They believe in the God. Or another one, eternal life. This is the first point, faith. And the second point, they have strong wish to complete mission. Not for their own benefit, just they want a comfortable life, happy life. That's not just a purpose. Okay. As a result, they can get a recovery from illness and also a comfortable life. But the purpose, motivation they have is they strongly wished complete their own mission. Then pray, let me complete my mission. That is the second point. They pray that. Then third point they have is good Dharma friends. Great Dharma friends. Great Dharma friends means like us. Okay. Many people prayed for him. That is the third condition. So, because people who pray for him, they admire him very much. Everyone wants him to survive in that situation. That is the third condition. So, please remember that. Even though your life ends today, always smile, because he knows, you know, your mission have to complete. You believe, even in any situation, even if you get such kind of illness, You want to complete the mission. That's why you can smile. Every day, even the 4 minutes, visualize the golden ball on your stomach melt into each stomach cell, and your stomach recovers. Yes, this is a condition. How to cure yourself. Okay, always smile. Be positive. And also, every day, even 4 minutes, visualize the golden ball inside and melt into in every cells which you have get injured or damaged, something like that. That is very effective meditation. You can control it. And this is very important also. Third point. Recite the true words spoken by Buddha every day. I suggest you morning and night. Morning and night. So you can be cured. These 3 trials you can was try. Okay. I think there is a point inside of the documents. Then also another point here. Happy science ritual prayer. Yes, that's one. The next page. Happy science ritual prayer. Very, 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 very influential and also effective because angels can help you. But the illness can teach you that some points you need to correct. In that case, even if angels don't try to cure illness, through illness you can get something like wisdom. In that case, the angels don't try to help you. So that's why, please remember. Yes, through the ritual prayer, you can conversate with heavenly world. So necessarily, definitely, the answer will come to you. Like sometimes it's curable, and that means they means angels expect you to be an envoy of God. In that case, your illness will become curable. But if you need to learn the illness or even the partners or parents' death or children's death, if you should learn from that, in that case, that your guardian spirits just watching over you without saying anything, with maybe lining tears on their cheek. And Dharma Friends prayer, that is elemental healing, that also works. That's why, as I told you, you need to have virtue. Other members or people can decide the prayer for healing. Okay? So these are the conditions. Please remember. So now let's contemplate on koan number 2. Koan number 2. Also, I will give you the 10 minutes. Please contemplate. Contemplate on faith, being loved by God, the power of your Dharma friends, which are conditions for illness to be cured from its way. Please think of it.
We have to do the concentration. Core, it's no longer finished. Thank you. I will do that explain about it. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, please your contemplation. Thank you very much. How's it? Yes. Faith. Faith means just accept the fact you are loved by God. Then, how this means being loved by God? Being loved by God means if you have the great vibration inside, that is love, courage, faith, something like that, that makes you the person who have a very naive and higher vibrations that connect to heavenly world. So that is another condition. Then the God's love can connect to you. So everyone loved by God, but some people, many people refuse because of their vibration. You understand what I mean? Yes. So this is a being loved by God. And the power we are Dharma friends prayer. Yes. You need to be a person like admired by other people. Like if Mr. A becomes like sick, okay, shall we pray? Like that. Naturally. Don't push them to pray. Okay. They are not natural. It's not natural. Yeah, maybe they will pray for you. But if you are admired by them, naturally you are prayed by them. Okay. So this is the core number 2. Those are very effective also. To withdraw your inner power. Then this is the key word. Selfless love. Selfless love. If you always think of this kind of thing and pray for them, wishing for others' health and happiness from the bottom of your heart, then also you can be healed. But also, not only heal yourself, but also you have the power to heal others. Healing power coming from here. The wishing for others' health and happiness from the bottom of our heart. Not like writing words like wish you health and happiness. Yeah, that's more than nothing. But from the bottom of your heart. That is very important. Okay, then going to the next. Core number 3. So this concludes today's one. First, I will show you the core itself. The another paper you have, and core number 3 is on the page 4. According to Buddhism, materialism is an example of wrong views. Explain why this statement is true. You know, wrong view. Buddhism says there is 6 points. Do you know? Greed, anger, foolishness, pride, doubt, and wrong views. Those are 6 poisons. Okay, again. Okay, first one, greed. Greed means worldly desire. Anger, uncontrolled emotion. Anger. Foolishness. Foolishness means just silly, not just silly. Foolishness means everyone doesn't know the rule, that is cause and effect. Laws of cause and effect. If you know that, you are foolish. Maybe many of modern people don't know that. Foolishness. Pride. Yes. I am better than others. Pride. If you know the distance between us and God, you could be very humble. And doubt. Doubt means not only God, but also another mind. Like separate good people and bad people. Such kind of mindset. Everybody has been granted Buddha nature within, divine nature within. If you believe in that, you can lead others very well, even if he or she has a wrong view, wrong thought, wrong speech, wrong action, wrong words. But you can lead them, be friendly with them, and influence each other. No one is perfect. So like that. Wrong views. Wrong views means like a very, very like a false view. False view means, for example, like this world is consists of only materials. That's why there is no such things like after life after death, something like that. Or denied eternal life, or denied God. Those are the wrong views. So materialism, of course, wrong view. Then I will show you that can example. I will show you the example that can defeat wrong views. I mean materialism. So let's see. One member's testimony. Oh, sorry. The materialism is very dangerous because, I'm telling you, very dangerous because they might think like we are same as robot. Then, but humankind is not robot. Why? Because like this. Once robot like a broken, then it means he cannot progress at all. Right? That is the idea of materialism. That's same as humankind like this. But on the other hand, humankind body, curable, even the stomach, in 5 days, all cells can be repaired. Liver, bone cell, 60 days, 90 days, curable. Okay? So that is very different because there is a will to create something. Even if they got ill, humankind can cure themselves by themselves if you have strong will. So matter and body is one. Matter means body, okay? Body and mind are linked in the case of humankind. That is a quite different point as robot. Body and mind are linked each other. There is a mind that influences the body. If you have a great mindset like this, that can cure yourself. That is called astral body. Inside of your body, there is astral body. If you have bad mindset in your mind, that becomes the power and then damage your body. First mind, and second body. So in the case of astral body, damage or have negative thought. You need, if you have a positive image and the face, that influence your mind and cure. That's why we should not have a negative self-image that will manifest as it is. Instead, have a positive mindset that will manifest as it is also. Conclusion is thought cure illness. Thought itself cure illness. That is a very important point. That's why materialism is wrong. There are many examples. Listen to Master Sensei. So.
In this book, I use a simile of a river in my teaching. I said, the physical body is just like a flowing river. Just as a river overflows in places where there are breaks in its banks, illnesses appear in places where the body is weak. Thus, a certain illness will appear, but it does so because that part of the body is weak. Even if you suppress it, another illness will appear elsewhere as long as there is disharmony in the mind. Generally speaking, illness means developing an impairment somewhere in the internal organs. It means causing damage somewhere in your internal organs, your brains, or your vascular system. You cause this kind of damage somewhere, but your organs don't stay exactly the same all year round. All the cells replace themselves within a year. The same goes for bones. You don't have the same bones for a year. Even the skull, this skull replaces itself. Blood vessels replace themselves. Of course, your blood replaces itself too. There is nothing in the body that is the same as last year. It simply looks very much the same, but the entire body has replaced itself. Let's take, for example, the stomach. To create stomach cancer, say you have to keep on creating a malignant focus here in the stomach area. stomach cancer is an ongoing state of continual destruction. If this continues, a particular illness takes solid shape. Since you can create malignant things in the cells like this, you can also do the reverse. If you want to change them into good things, you can do so.
Okay, thank you very much. Yes, the mind is like river flowing from, but at the same time, our body is also like flowing river. Every day, change. Pass by. So please remember this point. Then you can cure yourself. Then core number 3, here it is, like this. But today, instead of the contemplate on this one, the conclusion is very clear. That's why I will show you one example. The person who cured her like a fatal disease, that is cancer. So please listen to her testimony. Terminal cancer disappear.
Mrs. Kikuya Matsumoto lives in Osaka, Japan. While running a hair salon, she had been a leader of missionary work at her local branch. One day, in April 2009, she felt ill and decided to visit the hospital. The doctor declared her with cancer. I was told that the cancer was terminal, 7 centimeters big, and that I had only 3 months to live. I couldn't go through surgery, and my children asked me, "Mom, are you going to die?" 3 months left to live. She had studied the teachings of happy science, and she was convinced about the other world. And so she talked with her doctor and decided that she would not receive life-prolonging therapy. However, with a strong plea from her family, she reluctantly decided to go with chemotherapy. Chemotherapy is so terrible. It's hard to explain the excruciating pain my body goes through, and there are many side effects too. I lost all my hair within just 3 days. When she was taking chemotherapy, Kikuya read Master Ryoho Oka's books over and over again and cheered herself up. Master said the following in his books. While reading Master's book and watching the video, I was taking Master's words deep into my heart and said to myself, I'm going to overcome my cancer. Kikuya decided that she would stop chemotherapy and that she would cure the cancer with the power of faith. She visited her local shoja, Osaka Shoshinkan, again and again to pray to the Lord by taking various ritual prayers. The overwhelming light engulfed me. This is really amazing, isn't it? I was filled with so much light, and I felt a sense of relief that I would be okay because I'm entrusting the Lord. During the ritual prayer, Kikuya was embraced by the Lord's light of compassion and received the courage to fight against this cancer. Moreover, she wanted to look deeply into her mind and find what has caused her cancer, so she decided to take this seminar, How to Overcome a Sense of Impurity at Shigoku Shoshinkan. I really felt that I, myself, had created the cancer. I had grief. I run a hair salon, so you see, and I had anger. and also foolishness. I got cancer because I had foolishness. If I had, been able to live truly in the right way, with the standards of the truth, I wouldn't have become so ill. During the seminar, she thought back one by one how she had lived through her life. Various sorts of regret came into mind. Deepening her self-reflection, she finally discovered an unexpected struggle in her mind. My father had been bedridden, and when I was little, around 3 years old, he always threw a stick at me whenever I came close to him. I was small, so I was scared. So I thought to myself, he hates me. I wouldn't even try to think about my father. My father was in bed because of tuberculosis, but I was too small to understand that. Tuberculosis is infectious, so he threw the stick at me saying, it's infectious, so you can't come close to me. I will never forget that. During self-reflection, I recently came to understand this, so I cried a lot. My father really loved me, but I misunderstood that he threw sticks at me because he hated me. I misunderstood that I wasn't being loved by my father. I had an inferior complex about that. This seminar was great. This really helped me. Once I realized that my father loved me, I completely changed. It was as if the mind were washed away in the tears that were falling uncontrollably. And then, suddenly, her body started shivering widely. I was very, very surprised because it was my first experience. My body was shivering, and I thought evil spirits were going to leave me. My mind spaced out. I had a slight chill, and I thought that the evil spirits would leave me. My Dharma friend also said, it's going to come out. And she said, I'm going to do El Cantare fight, so be sure to prepare. I said, okay, and opened the shoja door so that the evil spirits could go out. They're going away. At the very moment she said that, a huge black shadow flew out. Suddenly, my body became incredibly light, and I danced around with joy. I really danced, whirling around saying, how light I am, and I thanked her very much. The first mystical experience. This experience of getting rid of evil spirits was made by self-reflection and gratitude. And after a couple of days, a miracle happened. When she went to the hospital to get tested, the cancer had disappeared. The doctor looked at the x-ray twice, but the cancer in this part had disappeared. The best and the only way to cure cancer in ourselves is through self-reflection. If we practice self-reflection, not only cancer, but also other illnesses will disappear. I can say this with confidence. After that, because of the influence in chemotherapy, they found the cancer had spread to the brain. But because she had already experienced the miracle of faith, she did not get upset. Rather, she encouraged other patients who were in the same hospital suffering from terminal cancer. When I think about how to live for the rest of my life, to serve Lord El Cantare, I believe that all I could do is to convey the truth. I have to work hard with missionary work. When I went to the hospital with other friends, Kikuya said cheerfully, I will be sure to recover and become healthy again. It was very impressive. She said sincerely that I am going to tell the truth to the patients in the hospital who are suffering more than me. When I heard that, I thought she has a very strong mind. She told me, I'm not scared anymore. And she continued, now that I have become a spirit, I will walk around the hospital conveying the truth every day. encouraging and helping those who are suffering more than me. So I'm getting better and better. Kikue's second miracle. The 3 centimeter weight cancer in the brain disappeared again within half a year. Lord El Kantari gives me miracles every day. I have confidence. Absolutely. Yes, it is so great. So I think we, Happy Science members, are sure to be protected. We are protected by the Lord. This is how important faith is. We're all spiritual beings. There is a power that we cannot see. If everyone realizes the truth, imagine how helpful it would be. And how easy it would be for them to keep peace of mind. So our mission is to tell as many people as possible about the spiritual beings, Happy Science, and the descent of the Lord. That's our mission. I believe so. The practice of self-reflection and giving love helped Kikue overcome her cancer twice. Through this experience, Kikue attained unshakable faith.
Thank you very much. Very wonderful story. This shows clearly everyone has the power of the mind, right? And then the science can explain part of phenomenon. They cannot tell everything. Then humankind become very conceited, like there is nothing that scientists cannot explain, like that. But it is not true. That there is a world. Part of that the scientists can tell why, but others still remain as mystery. So this is the current situation of humankind. We need to recognize this fact. So the increase of the space of the already known, but still some part of the world remain as unknown. This is the current situation. Then, okay. First, we need faith. Faith means accept the fact you are loved by God. Then second, to cure your illness, faith first, and self-reflection and gratitude. Reason why you got illness is that your mind have a wrong way of thinking, negative thought. So you need to kick out through self-reflection. I mean, Eightfold Path is the most effective. And gratitude. You have like a complaint in your mind. I need this, I need this, I need this. Those mindsets become very negative. Just like merciful and also contemplate. Contentment with what you have given. Because God, Buddha, already has given you everything you need. That's why you stay alive still. Right? So gratitude is very important. That has power. Gratitude also has the power to overcome anything. Then also, even in that situation, you can give love to others. For example, young girl got a fatality disease. Actually, I encountered a girl in the hospital because her mom asked me to come and do healing. So, and then I did it. After that, she complained about the situation. I'm still 14. And why I have to get this kind of disease, the fatal disease, and And then I said, giving love is very important. But she said, like almost shouting, why? I cannot do anything in the hospital. I am here in the bed. I cannot do anything. But your mom and your dad loves you. And then she said, maybe. Then, if you want to confirm, just smile. In the morning, when you have some food, and before going to bed, just smile to nurses and your parents. The situation will be changed because that is giving you up. Then she said, I will try. Then, 2 weeks later, surprisingly, that kind of fatal disease, when you are very young, teens, if you got cancer, that growing up very fast, right? Immediately, but doctor said, the cancer disappears. Just smile every day. Why? If you make smile, your mind slightly change. Even if you have complaint inside, that can change your mind. Yes, action you took can change your mindset. Sometimes some people say, I'm very honest person, that's why if I have a complaint or a very negative mindset, I cannot smile. But Master said, even if you force you to smile physically, like the corner of the mouth, yes, corner of the mouth, just up, then please try. What do you feel? Physically, just physically, force you to act to yes, corner of the mouth. Even if you feel a complaint. Right? Naturally, the smile and happy mind coming up, right? That is the magic Lord Alcantara giving us. So that's why physically you can give love to others. Alright. Anyway. This concludes today's one. And then still remain 4 and 5. Go on number 4, number 5. Maybe next week I will do that. Remaining 5. Anyway, thank you very much. And this concludes. And later on, 10 minutes later means 5 to 5. 5 to 5. We'll have a discussion and Q&A session. Okay. Please come back by then. Okay. Thank you. Take a bow. Thank you, people in the internet. See you. If you like, you can join the discussion session through Zoom later on. Thank you. From 5 to 5. Thank you.